When you hear the phrase fear of the Lord, what comes to mind? Is it terror, punishment, a God waiting to strike you down? Or is it something deeper, something more beautiful? Because the fear of the Lord is not about running from Him in dread. It's about standing before Him in awe. Proverbs 9:10 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." Fear here doesn't mean horror. It means reverence. It means weight. It means recognizing that God is God and you are not. It is the posture of the heart that bows low before His greatness, that trembles at His holiness, and that takes His word seriously. Because it comes from the King of Kings. Why does fearing God matter? Because without it, we drift. Without fear of the Lord, sin feels small. Compromise feels harmless. Obedience feels optional. But when you fear God, when you see Him for who He really is, suddenly sin looks dangerous. Suddenly holiness looks beautiful. Suddenly obedience looks like life itself. The fear of the Lord anchors us to reality. It keeps us from pride. It keeps us from destruction. So how do you fear God? First, by remembering who He is. The creator of the heavens. The one who spoke galaxies into being. The judge of the living and the dead. Second, by taking His word seriously. Not just the verses you like, but even the ones that confront you. When His word says, flee sin, you run. When His word says, forgive, you release. That's fear of the Lord in action. Third, by obeying in the small things. Because reverence isn't proven in speeches. It's proven in choices. In purity when no one sees. In integrity when no one applauds. In faithfulness when no one notices. And what happens when you truly fear the Lord? Proverbs says it brings wisdom, it brings life, it brings protection. Psalm 34:9 declares, "Fear the Lord, you His saints, for those who fear Him lack nothing." Think about that. Those who fear Him lack nothing. Because when you honor God above all, you discover He is all you need. So what is the fear of the Lord? It's not the kind of fear that makes you hide from God. It's the kind of fear that makes you run to Him, bow before Him, and trust Him with trembling hands, because you know He is holy and He is good. And how do you fear Him? By living in awe of His greatness, by honoring His word above your feelings, by walking in obedience even when the world doesn't understand. The fear of the Lord is not bondage, it is freedom. It is the beginning of wisdom. It is the foundation of a life unshakable. And if you want to go deeper, watch the video on the screen right now.